Sure.
You literally just add a little bit. And then you can take a straw. This is a fun one. You can have someone like blow, whatever. You know, you want to interact with people.
Yeah, whenever there's kids around, I'll be like, come here, I need you to do some magic for me. So like within parts of the demo, I'll get them involved so that they are, number one, entertained, and number two, the family sees how we're interacting, you know, that we're real people, that, you know, we're not just coming in trying to sell. Yes. All right, you get the picture, right? Wow. So I can blow bubbles for a really long time because that little bit of amount is going to show how concentrated our products are. And you're going to go back to always the fact that everything is economical and eco-friendly and concentrated. And that's what we're trying to prove with the blowing, you know, just a small amount of bubbles.
My ultimate favorite is always the vitamins. I absolutely love the vitamins, not just because it gives you high PV, but because they're just so incredible. So we're going to start off with the lecithin. Now lecithin, what it is, it absorbs the oil. You want to see this. You get a cylinder or a tall glass, or it could be like a small little glass, whatever the case may be.
You'll have those.
Water. Get a little bit of, you can get vegetable oil or olive oil. And this is just going to represent how it operates within us as you start consuming it. So we put a little bit. Somebody one time put so much in. She's like, why isn't it going down? You put too much in. You can see the thickness of the oil. You see how it's just sitting up there? So what we do is we take 2 of the lecithin. Now, always a warning, let your people know. It has, there's traces of nuts in there. So you want to make sure that you let them know because you don't really want an issue. And they're also chewable, which that's a big plus for me because I cannot swallow pills for my life. So a pill crusher has been like my lifesaver.
I'm always wanting to talk about the fact that Nutrilite is raised on organic farms. That offers a lot of credibility. You know, we own the farms, so from seed to supplement, there's no middleman. There's no, hey, you know, let's just sneak something in there so we can make a bigger profit. There's a company that's been standing 80 years strong, standing behind Nutrilite. So number one, that's, you know, a lot of credibility. I also talk about the fact that the research and development has discovered that the lecithin E, the reason why they added vitamin E to lecithin is because it travels to our cells faster. This is an antioxidant. So the antioxidant is in a chewable form, but we can never legally say that this helps you lose weight. But I always explain to people when they're seeing this demo, when I'm seeing these demos, you know, I explain to them, listen, imagine that you're eating a heavy meal with lots of fat, and I'll joke around, like if I'm in a Hispanic household, I'm talking about a arroz con pollo, I'm talking about pernil, I'm talking about something that they would relate to eating. If I'm in, a Central American, I'm talking about pupusas. I'm talking about, so I'm relating with them in that regard. If I'm in a, family, I'm talking about fried chicken. I'm talking about Chinese food. I'm talking about whatever it is that they've probably eaten in the last couple of days that they can relate to, right?
Right.
So I'm talking to them about something so they can relate, so they can say, you know what? I can use this because I remember eating a heavy meal and I could use this assistant. So if you're going to see what it does, so she crushed the 2.
I crushed 2, and we're literally just going to sprinkle it on top. And you'll see how it starts absorbing the oil, right? That didn't go well. But usually...
Yeah, usually it's one big dramatic clump.
Yeah, one big dramatic lump. But as you can see, the oil now
it's pulling everything
down, and it's now thicker because it's now below the water, as you can see. Everybody see that? Yeah.
So what's going to end up is it's basically pulling everything down. Now you'll make some jokes about this. Listen, if I'm with people who are comfortable, a lot of times they'll say to me, "Hey, where does it go?" And I'll be like, figure it out, so it depends on who I'm talking to, but a lot of times people ask, they're like, where does it go? And I'll say to them, it goes out, and they'll ask questions. A lot of women have had experiences with different diet pills that have made them go to the bathroom and it wasn't pleasant. They've had to run to the restroom in an emergency status. So I've lived through these experiences with people. So women do, if you're getting questions like, oh, well, what happens in the end, you know, and you say everything's normal, nothing's abnormal, you don't have to run to the bathroom, there's no emergencies when that feeling comes on, it's all good. You know, because a lot of people, that's a concern. They've taken a pill that, you know, there is a diet or a weight loss. Hydroxycut was one of those pills that women were taking them, and it was a bad scene. You know, I don't want to get graphic, I'm being videoed, but you understand, it was a bad scene. So we have to set them at ease. We have to explain to them that this product is not going to send them in that direction. Because if someone's going to take a supplement looking to try to reduce oil that's being absorbed into the body, that's a normal thought. That's a normal question for them. So you're like, nope, you know, and if you can, in your own right, first try this supplement and first take it, you could say, for myself, I've tried this, and that was not my experience. Because again, you're using your product, so you're easy. Just one time you have to use it for you to understand what it does for you, what it did for you, and everything's normal. And you could say that, you know, heartfelt.
Now we move on to Sea Life 500.